Welcome back to the Jank Factory for some more gameplay footage. Today we're going to be playing Krenko as Crankin, or Krenko's Crankin. So red-green deck, it's pretty darn janky, pretty darn memey. 61 cards, 4 Samut Sprint, 4 Giant Growth, 1 Might of the Masses, 1 Dreadhorde Arcanist, 2 Tilonalli's Crown, 1 Tilonalli's Summoner, 4 Growth Cycle, 4 Rabid Bite, 4 Season of Growth, 4 Collision Colossus, 3 Captain Lannery Storm, 4 Krenko, 10 Street Kingpin, 3 Legion Warboss, 1 Finale of Devastation, 6 Mountains, 7 Forests, 2 Rootbound Crags, 4 Stomping Grounds, 1 Karn's Bastion, and 1 Zhalfirin Void. It's been fun to play this in unranked play. I haven't tried it out in ranked play yet, so this will be our first chance to give it a try here. The idea is to get Krenko out. If he survives, to go into the next combat phase before you declare him as attacker. You load him up with all of the bonuses from Giant Growth and Growth Cycle and all that, and then you attack and make a ton of counters, or tokens. And usually if you can generate like 9 tokens off of the first attack on turn 4, people just kind of scoop to it. So we're up against Hasgriz for the first round here. Season of Growth is great in this deck because it fuels everything. So we don't have any creatures in this opener, so let's mulligan down. This is better. We'll keep these 6 and pitch 1 Rabid Bite. We need to reach that 3rd land for Krenko or Warboss, but we've got another 2 turns to get there. So far we're up against some black. Alright, there's a 3rd land. Beautiful. So we'll play the first Krenko. It may get removed, but we'll give it a shot. Alright. Krenko is down. So if he survives to attack, we're going to be putting 6 tokens on the battlefield. Okay. No survival. That's fine. Alright, we will come in with Captain Lannery Storm. That way we know we have the mana to Growth Cycle and Colossus. Plus we can draw out some more removal from our opponent's hand. Okay. Disinformation campaign, that's fine. Resolve. We'll discard the Rabid Bite. Maybe this is some sort of chromatic black. We'll get in there for another attack. Make another treasure. Drop the Krenko. And then turn. This might be a tough matchup for us, especially if they're packing Ritual of Soot for the tokens. Murdering Krenko. Okay. That's fine. There's 2 more in the deck. We might find another one. As it is, we're just going to play the Warboss and keep on generating a lot of mana. Moving into combat. We go for 3. The nice thing about Lannery Storm in this deck is there's just so much mana that even though we start with fewer lands, we can sometimes pull off a pretty good Finale of Devastation. Alright, we'll resolve that Disinformation campaign. We'll discard the Growth Cycle. And I think we might win now. Let's see what they do. Is it our turn? Has Grizz? We've got 19, 20. We got 20 damage this turn coming up. There's another land. So we'll move into combat. We'll attack with all 4. We'll sacrifice this treasure for red. Sacrifice this treasure for red. Sacrifice this treasure for green. This one will get sacrificed for green. And we'll do green here. And we'll giant growth Lannery. Hasgriz, allow me to do something else, please. Are you thinking about countering that giant growth? No. Okay. Sure. Then we'll Colossus Lannery. And we'll Colossus Legion Warboss. We'll let the sabotage resolve, and we win. 15 damage coming in, plus 4 from the treasures. It's game. I think Hasgriz might be timing us out here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, you killed both of my Krenkos. Kept that little trick from happening. Stripped 2 cards out of my hand with this information campaign. All in all, I think this was a fair matchup, Hasgriz. The Jank is just overwhelming you. His little Karn brain can't compute. Alright. In case we have situations like this in the future, what would you guys like to have in this dead space here happen? Like, you want me to tell a story? What are we looking at, huh? Okay. -6. Gotcha. Hasgriz down. Alright. Let's move on to another game here. Got some turn to frog action going on the screen. Alright, who's the next opponent? Krepto. The Chandra Avatar. I wonder if you are a fiery, ragey, aggressive player. Yeah, this is a terrible hand, y'all. Terrible. That's a mulligan all day, every day. We can pitch Rabid Bite and just try to get that 3rd land. Blue. Siren Stormtamer. Okay. We'll drop an Arcanist. Okay, so blue-white flyer. So you are a tempo deck. I can probably outpace you if I have enough stuff going on. So I think next turn, if we don't draw land, we throw Tilonalli's Crown on the Arcanist. Empyrean Eagle. Alright. Tilonalli's Crown. We'll get in. Okay, they're actually blocking with the eagle. I am okay with that. Loyal Pegasus. And a Spectral Sailor. Okay. Season of Growth. If we don't draw a third land, we're in some serious trouble here. So we're taking 7 in the air this turn. Yep, that is it. Concede. That third land would have been pretty useful. I mean, the deck has plenty of land for such a low mana curve. It's 21 lands. But we do run into that issue occasionally. Alright. Who's victim number 3? RNAP 3488. A Jank. I'll give this a try. We've got a creature. And a bunch of extra stuff. Hitting Ascend is pretty hard to do in this deck, but just getting the 1/1 ones that are tapped and attacking each combat phase is sometimes useful. Alright, there's another land. We'll drop the Summoner now. Notice a lot more people have the Cat with Wings now because they've allowed you to get so much more experience in the last week or two. No blocks. Light up that stage. Shock and light up the stage. Shock and the Summoner. Okay. This feels bad because we can't protect it with Giant Growth or Sprint. Taking 2. Skewer the critics, probably killing cranks. Yep. Alright. We have like 1 creature left in the deck, right? Ugh, this is rough. I should have waited a turn, but there was no guarantee I was ever going to get a 4th land either. Wizard's Lightning. Electrostatic Field Trigger. Lightning Strike, Electrostatic Field Trigger. So I'm going to 9. And then G2 Lava Runners attacking in for 2. My turn. And all the land flood. Let's see if we can survive one turn and possibly draw a dude. Pyromancer. So we're going to 3. And then all I can do is cast a spell to hit us. Alright. That's enough of that. Well, 1 and 2 so far. Hopefully I can redeem this deck a little bit in the next one. Next opponent is Skull Taker, the Chandra avatar. This is pretty good. We'll keep this. Getting Lannery out is usually very helpful. Black so far. I wonder what other colors you're running. Or are you running mono black? Red. Butcher. Alright. That's a thing that happened. Yep. We'll get Ms. Lannery out. And back in. And there's blue. Okay. Grixis? Interesting. Alright. We're going to drop the Warboss. And get him with Lannery on the token. We might need to... Ugh. Okay. Yeah. We'll block the Butcher and +3/+3 the Warboss. That way he can kill the Butcher, and they'll probably kill the Warboss with the Butcher. Yep. Okay. Attacking in with both. Little Giant Growth Lannery. And Colossus. The Goblin. Choop choop. Definitely takes out Lannery with the Choopa. So much land. Let's go digging for Krenko. And move on. So it's like a Grixis mid-range or tempo-ish type deck. Wow. I thought Shuffling would help with that. That's it. That's it. We're done. One and three. We have officially beaten ourselves out of the best of 5. That's unfortunate. I'm going to give it one more go just to see if we can run smoothly. I've had some really good games with it, not in ranked. Alright, this is not good. We will mulligan. I mean, there's the possibility of me just mulliganing away until I get Season of Growth and a creature and lands and stuff, but this might work out pretty good. So we'll do Stomping Ground now, we'll do the Void next with Season of Growth. Yeah, we'll keep that up top. So, Sultai Gates so far. Boros Gate. Legion Warboss. I'll wait for Crankin for that one. The land will help. We're probably going to be dealing with the Gates Ablaze. There's a forest. Now what? Guild Summit. Okay. You're going to draw off the Boros Guild Gate. Good enough? Yup. I'll take it. So I think what we'll do then is put the crown on the Warboss. Keep Krenko up top. Attack with everything. And then we'll Mentor trigger on one of these guys. In turn. I don't want to play into a Gates Ablaze. Is it Guild Gate? Gate Colossus. Okay. So I think the play here is we Colossus our Warboss. And then Rabid Bite the Gate Colossus. And then attack for gain. That's pretty good. I'm glad he didn't have the Gates Ablaze to make us have to reassert our board control. Okay, so 2 and 3. Not bad. We played all 5 games. A little bit faster deck. I'm not comfortable playing these aggro-ish, tempo-ish decks most of the time, but I do love the idea of like giving Krenko 9 power on turn 4 and swinging in and making 10 tokens with his tap trigger. So it's kind of fun to do that. But yeah, interesting deck concept though. Well, that is all I've got for you for this deck. 2 and 3, not terrible, not the best. Probably one of the worst I've played on the channel so far, but still, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by the Jank channel. Thank you for anybody who has subscribed, liked, shared, commented on any of my videos in the past. I look forward to putting out more content for you guys in the future. And happy magicking, everyone.